You have right now, what's not being reported is a lonely woman, lonely female epidemic. What's happening, after the Me Too and after the media just constantly supporting and promoting false accusations as much as it can. And then you add in what happened with Conan 19 with the quarantines. The situation we're in now for the women, what's going on is you're gonna see pandemic level of loneliness because what's happened now between both sexes is that the men they still want the same thing, but the men have realized that what they want isn't here, and what you're gonna have, since the men can't have standards or any rules in a relationship, as that's all oppressive and that would be deemed liable for a false accusation. What you're gonna end up with, especially with Gen Alpha that's coming up, is you're gonna see something that's happening. There's a false narrative online. All the men are gonna become more conservative, and in the men being more conservative, and for example, Gen Z and potentially Gen Alpha, that you're gonna see families come back up. No, 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 no. The laws haven't changed. Nothing has changed, and we're in the after Me Too aftermath. And what's happening is you're gonna see with Gen Alpha is, just picture this. Picture this. A boy goes to school, Gen Alpha, and his parents, potentially millennials and Gen Z, tell him, when you sit down, never talk to the female students, never touch them, never talk to them, don't even interact with them. What you're gonna see with Gen Alpha is you're gonna see a situation where a lot of boys coming out of school will say, you know what, I've never even spoken to a girl, shook her hands or nothing, because my parents told me, that could be me abusing her. That could be liable for some level of abuse. So what you're gonna see with Gen Alpha, which is gonna lead to a further, you know, pandemic of loneliness for the women, is that you're gonna see a generation of boys that grow up to men that have never socialized with women out of protection from their families. And you're going to see a level of sexual segregation in the schools between the boys and girls to,